The trouble is, you think you have time. Mind is everything. What we think, we become. They say knowledge is power, so why not subscribe and start your own power plant of wisdom? Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Attachment leads to suffering. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. Doubt everything. Find your own light. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. True love is born from understanding. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Nothing ever exists entirely alone. Everything is in relation to everything else. Remember that the only constant in life is change. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. To be happy, rest like a giant tree in the midst of them all. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you filter it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. You can only lose what you cling to. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. Serenity comes when you trade expectations for acceptance. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are, otherwise you will miss most of your life. All human unhappiness comes from not facing reality squarely, exactly as it is. Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. The fool who thinks he is wise is just a fool. The fool who knows he is a fool is wise indeed. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Let yourself be open, and life will be easier. Craving and desire are the cause of all unhappiness. Everything sooner or later must change, so do not become attached to anything. Instead, devote. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds, and then believe them to be true. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again. But if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. You throw thorns, falling in my silence, they become flowers. If you find someone with wisdom, good judgment, and good actions, make him a companion. It is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong, for whatever you do to yourself. Believe only what you yourself test and judge to be true. I am a finger pointing to the moon. Don't look at me, look at the moon. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Long is the night to him who is awake, long is a mile to him who is tired, long is life to the foolish who do not know the true law. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. Wherever a person goes, his deeds, like a shadow, will follow. How easy it is to see your brother's faults, how hard it is to face your own. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? What is most needed is a loving heart. The mind is pure and luminous by nature. It is defiled only by adventitious thoughts and emotions. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Those who have failed to work toward the truth have missed the purpose of living. There is no fire like passion. There is no shark like hatred. There is no snare like folly. There is no torrent like greed. All that has been hidden is rising. There is no stopping it. These things you cannot hide: the sun, the moon, and truth. Like a beautiful flower that is colorful but has no fragrance, even well-spoken words bear no fruit in one who does not put them into practice. Change is never painful, only the resistance to change is painful. If you propose to speak, always ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Happiness is a journey, not a destination. Work like you don't need money, love like you've never been hurt, and dance like no one's looking. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Treat others with respect. How you treat others will be how they treat you. When you like a flower, you just pluck it, but when you love a flower, you water it daily. Subscribing to this channel is like winning a lifetime supply of brain candy. Click now and let the feast of wisdom begin.